Hey, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments. We're about to walk into number 606 at 1570 Oak. And right off the bat, you can see it's a little bit different than most of our studios in that it has the laminated hardwood floors. So many people prefer that because it's much brighter and much cleaner. We see the living room, which is about, I think it's 16 by 13. So it's a good sized room. Ceiling fan, the windows are facing south, so you get very good light. As we walk in, whoops, I'm not doing very well with the camera work here. If we turn to our right, we have a small but very efficient kitchen. So we have 4 burners on the stove, a stainless steel sink, some cabinets up above, some cabinets below, and a newer fridge that has been built into a recess to create a little more space in the kitchen. If I open up the fridge, you can see it's really very new and super duper clean. So it's the same thing with the stove. I don't think we put this in recently, but I don't think the old tenant ever used it. You can see that there's no burn marks at all on any of the burners, and the inside is also squeaky clean. So I don't think it's brand new, but it's pretty close to brand new. The stainless steel sink you can see with a little spray nozzle. Cabinets up above are easy to use and also very clean. Below we've got some sort of child proofing. So well, it's not coming out very good, but it's dry and very easy to use. So if I come from the back of the kitchen, you see the stainless steel sink, the stove and the oven, the fridge that has been recessed. We have an outlet, a little towel rack and hook, and we go back into the living room. I'll swing around real quick. As we walk towards the far wall, we see an outlet, that's one. The windows are still facing south. We see the big radiator, but we have a huge walk-in closet. 2 shelves straight ahead of us, and as we get closer, we will see that there are 2 shelves to the right. 2 hanging bars as well. Now this is just a massive closet. So, I mean, you could put a futon in here if you wanted to. Be a little claustrophobic, but you could do it. Off the big closet, we have the bath, and you see a standard toilet, radiator, sink. The sink is very clean, sort of a standard bathroom, tile floor, little medicine cabinet above, and we have a shelf in this one, which is not typical, but we have it here. Here we get our first glimpse out the south-facing window. And you can see it's very light, but not really terrific view. The tiles are clean. The shower's a little bit lower. That's probably just under 6 feet. And your basic faucet, and we've got to clean that by the drain a little bit. We will do that. If I turn on the hot water, so we're only using the hot water, and you can see we've got good water pressure. You can see that. I'm not sure how well that shows up, but it is very good water pressure. So I'm going to turn that off, and again, I'm only using the hot water. You can see the cold water next to it. Open up the door, give you one more shot of the sink. And a toilet, not that interesting. Paper holder. Big closet space. This is really a big closet. So that's really nice. The laminated hardwood floors, some people call them Pergo, but I don't think this is actually Pergo. And from the side, you get a feeling of the size of the living area, which is really, like I say, I think it's about 16 by 14, 16 by 13 and a half. Ceiling fan. I'm going to walk to the window just so you get a sense of what we're looking at. bear with me a second. And as I raise that up, you see it's very similar. Now those two patches of green that you see on the rooftop, about 5 years ago, people were growing corn there. So it's a little less interesting than it was. Facing south, so you get good light, and there's the living room again. So I'm going to walk towards the front door. It's about 320 square feet, and the rent is $940, which includes heat, water, electricity, and cooking gas, so all your utilities. The only thing you'd have to pay for is the cable, and usually people just get internet through that. We also offer a month free, so that would reduce your $940 monthly payment to, I think, $861 a month. So that's pretty inexpensive, especially when you think of all your utilities included. I'm back at the front door, so it's time for me to end this video. I appreciate your watching.